Hello you guys, for today this is now day 8 of our journey in learning Japanese, and for this day this will be a special day once more because I'll be sharing to you my journey for those who are new to this video or to this channel. Well, technically this is just a special segment of my YouTube show. I dedicated 30 days for the whole month of September to track down, monitor, and share with people my journey in learning Japanese for 30 days for the whole month. And for today, let me share to you one of the textbooks that I've been using recently, and this is about Japanese grammar. And this is an old book. Actually, I got this I think in the auction store a couple of years ago. And for those who already have watched some of my videos, I mentioned to you that I've been studying Japanese. I had studied Japanese when I was in high school back in 2005, and then I stopped because I have no one to talk to. But like what I revealed in this YouTube channel, I told everyone that I decided for this whole new month to try out something new. So that's why you have now, and we are now on the day 8 of our episode. So let me share to you this book. You can see here, Japanese Grammar, right? By Sham's Outlines. Writers Keiko Owasawa Chevre, Tomiko Kuwahira. Okay, there you go. This was published by, I believe, McGraw-Hill. All the essentials of Japanese grammar in easy to understand form. 788 practical exercises with full explained answers. Examples and exercises in both Japanese characters and English transliteration. Ideal for independent study. International edition. More than 30 million Sham's Outlines sold. Okay, so the use of these courses is for first year Japanese, Introduction to Classical Japanese, Elementary AB, Independent Studies in Japanese. Now, my progress for this book is, well, I would say quite slow, I would say, because this is a thick book, as you can see here. But for this episode, let me just share to you some of the notes that I have made for this book. And the book starts with, of course, characteristics of Japanese grammar, word order, sentence structure. We know that already, from SOV structure. So what is interesting about this, and I really like this book because it has hiragana and katakana and kanji already here, right? And then they also included, of course, romaji. And there's also a bit of a practice for me to do here. Exercises, you can see here below. So after the lesson, it will give you like the definition of something, modifiers, particles, omissions, speech style, keigo or honorifics. And after that, at the end, there will always be an exercise. So for example, these are really technical words that they're using here. Copula, plain polite form, affirmative non-past, which was simplified in my day 7 episode by the Kitani method, remember? So for this one, there are some really good sample sentences here. For example, an affirmative past, I think you can see it here. Okay, so Yamamoto-san wa pilot deshita. So Yamamoto-san, Mr. Yamamoto, was a pilot. Kino wa Columbus de datta. Yesterday it was Columbus Day. How much was it? Ikura deshita ka. So instead of like the present form, ikura desu ka. So it's the past form, ikura deshita ka. Goju doru deshita. It was $50. Kono aida ita jinja wa rippa datta. The shrine where I went the other day was splendid. So kono aida was the other day. Watashi no saishu no kuruma wa Honda deshita. My first car was a Honda. Okay. So really interesting lessons here so far. I've really enjoyed it. And for me, what I mentioned, what I really like about this book is the actual exercises here. So you have to write on the right side. Okay. So For example, there's an instruction here like change the following into required form given in the parentheses. So you have to write it down here on the right side. So yeah, I find this really, really good. And some of the other notes that I have here, I used some highlighter, so it's quite messy. So eat adjectives, not adjectives, it's all here. Shizuka datta, shizuka ja, or dewa nakatta. Okay. So grammar is always tricky. It's one of the most challenging parts of learning a language. And for today, though, I did spend a little bit more time studying the language and the grammar and the syntax. And like what I always mention, we really have to dedicate our time, and we also need to have the right resources. So yesterday, I had the good privilege of having a correspondence with one Japanese instructor in Manila, because right now I'm based in Clark City. So this instructor in Manila was so kind to tell me that she will be sending some PDFs and the textbooks that she is using for her classes in a university in Manila. So Noven-san, thank you so much for the kind gesture, and I honestly hope that I can practice my conversational Japanese, hopefully at the end of my journey with her, because like what I mentioned, the goal here is to be able to spark a good conversation, a basic conversation with a Japanese speaker. So that is what I've been looking forward to in this whole project of learning Japanese in 30 days. So thank you so much. Ja, mata ne, peace, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Bye bye.